Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of Book Spotlight Summer Reading Edition. In the month of June and July, we are going to be doing one of these Book Spotlight episodes every Tuesday. And at first, we're going to do some young adult books that you can find in our young adult section, or you could have once upon a time. And then after those, we are going to be going back to the classic section, which is at the other end of the library. But there's some really great books over there. We're going to be spotlighting a couple of classic books that you might be interested in reading. Okay, so for today's video, I've got 3 books in my hand. These are part of a series called Sisters in All Seasons. I think we just have the first 3 books. There is Summer of the Wolves. There is book 2, Wild Horse Spring, and book 3, Blue Autumn Cruise. And I actually came across these when I was looking into what I was going to film for a book spotlight coming this fall, and searched the word autumn and come across Blue Autumn Cruise. And it got me thinking that I could use it for that, or I could use it for a summer reading book spotlight, because they're about animals and they're mysteries, which me and Sherilyn were actually both pretty intrigued by these. In this one there is, I think there's an iguana or something. Anyways, there's some stolen animal. There is Wild Horse Spring, which takes place at the Outer Banks of North Carolina, which I'm kind of wondering if it's not Chincoteague Island with the horse running. Anyways, Wild Horse Spring, and the first book, which is Summer of the Wolves. And as usual, I'll read the back cover. Stepsisters, yes. Friends, maybe. And this is a quote from the book. I smelled the wolf now, sharp and musky. I scanned the pen and saw a shadow behind one of the bushes that might be another wolf. Probably 2 of the most miserable looking creatures I had ever seen, and that's from Summer of the Wolves. And the rest of the back cover, the actual description of this book is, Stephanie and Diana are having a hard time adjusting to life as new stepsisters. The girls pretend to like each other, but it's pretty hard considering they are complete opposites. When their new family takes their first ever vacation to a horse ranch in North Carolina, not even long horseback rides in a forest can tame their tempers. Diana's anger issues and Stephanie's fears of everything prove disastrous until Diana discovers the caged wolves in the deep woods. She vows to free them, and surprisingly, Stephanie agrees to help. But their actions have an unforeseen consequences, and if there's any chance to make things right, Stephanie and Diana must put their differences aside. But, like I said, these are in the young adult section. You can find them there. Our first several one you can, unless I mention otherwise. But this is a story that is going to be going back and forth between the point of views. Chapter 1 is in Diana's point of view. So the first 5 paragraphs. My pills always made me sleep in the car, and they gave me crazy dreams. We were on a highway, and I dreamed I was riding this speed demon of a horse, like Man o' War. As the dream went on, I realized I wasn't riding. I was the horse. I was Man o' War, and it was the greatest feeling. Galloping out ahead of everyone, and then there were other horses breathing really loud all around me. And then we were running up a steep mountain. Rocks slipped under my hoofs, bouncing downhill. I lost my footing. The other horses were leaving me behind. I jerked awake. The car went around another switchback, heading almost straight up. My ears popped, and I swallowed, trying to get them to stop. Norm, my stepfather, turned off the air conditioner and hit the button to roll down the windows. Cool air flowed in. I rubbed my hand over my eyes. Are we at the ranch? Diana, you're awake, Mom turned and smiled. Yeah, we're almost there. And look, girls, she pointed to spiky bushes with delicate pink and white flowers clinging to the cliff beside the road. Aren't the mountain laurel beautiful? Ooh, yeah they are, said Stephanie, giving Mom that fakey Southern girl smile. I glanced at my new stepsister's polished toes, her sequin flip-flops, and tan, smooth legs. Then I looked down at my own scuffed leather sandals and worn jeans. The only thing Stephanie and I had in common was that we were both about to start 8th grade. Stephanie acted so perfect. It had to be a front. Who could be that sweet? So that is it. That is the first 5 paragraphs of Summer of the Wolves. This is the first in a several book series. We have at least the first 3 books. If you would be interested in checking it out, just give us a call at 606-348-8565, or you can stop in and get it. And we'll be having some crafts intermittently throughout the weeks of June and July. Just check on our Facebook and Instagram and different things for that. We'll also be putting some of that info in the paper, in the Wayne Weekly. Just stay tuned to all those outlets. We'll have signs up here talking about it. And we'll be having book clubs. I'll go into all of this, all the details, more so in a video that is just about this, that you will have probably already seen at the beginning of this, at the beginning of June. But that's it for Summer of the Wolves. Hope you have a great day, and see you next week. Same time, same place.